Right now, you're taking a live look right outside of the Capitol, where it is the start of an interesting week after the Justice Department released a summary of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Natalie Brand has more from Capitol Hill.
Attorney General William Barr spent the weekend reviewing Special Counsel Robert Mueller's report before sending a summary to Congress, and tonight we have a glimpse into those key findings. Attorney General William Barr released a letter summarizing the findings of Robert Mueller's investigation. The 4-page letter reads, "The special counsel's investigation did not find that the Trump campaign or anyone associated with it conspired or coordinated with Russia in its efforts to influence the 2016 U.S. presidential election." Barr's letter also says Mueller looked into possible obstruction of justice charges against President Trump. The direct quote reads, "While this report does not conclude that the president committed a crime, it also does not exonerate him." The special counsel deferred to the Justice Department to make that determination. Barr says he and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein decided the evidence is not sufficient to establish the president obstructed justice.
It was a complete and total exoneration. It's a shame that our country had to go through this.
Democrats say the entire Mueller report should be released and are promising a legal fight if it isn't.
We will ask the Attorney General to testify before the House Judiciary Committee. The American people are entitled to a full accounting of the president's misconduct referenced by the special counsel.
Mueller's team brought charges against 34 individuals, including former Trump campaign chair Paul Manafort and former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. But as the president's supporters noted, none of the former campaign associates were accused of colluding with the Kremlin to influence the election. The Department of Justice says a small group of attorneys is working to determine what additional details can be released. Democratic lawmakers have said they not only want to see the entire Mueller report, but also the underlying documents. On Capitol Hill, I'm Natalie Brand. Now back to you.
The White House says the president has not seen the full report from the special counsel, only the letter from the Attorney General. Earlier today, the president mentioned that the Attorney General Barr's summary on the Mueller report is, quote, complete exoneration and there was no collusion and no obstruction.
I just want to tell you that America is the greatest place on earth. The greatest place on earth. Thank you very much.
In the letter, Barr mentioned that the special counsel's investigation did not find that the Trump campaign or anyone associated with it conspired with the Russians to influence the 2016 presidential election, but it did not exonerate the president.